How's it going, Pro Gun YouTube? Wanted to make a video on one of the original Colts that are similar to our newer models today and go over a little bit of the differences. So today I got the SIG 938 on the table. The SIG 238 is almost the same but 380. The Springfield makes a 911 and 380 and 9. And Kimber, the original ones were called Micros. Now they've got Raptors and all the other stuff that Kimber keeps doing. It's just all cosmetic stuff. So we'll go ahead and show clear on the weapons. So this one has an empty magazine, empty chamber. Go ahead and close that. This one's got a full magazine and an empty chamber. So this model we have here is called the Colt Mark IV Series 80 Government Model. So this is a mini 1911 made by Colt. So Colt also had the Mustangs and the Pocket Light. Out there, they're the original ones who made this. Their patents expired is how all these other companies were able to make it. So this model here has a 7-round flush fitting mag, so it has a better grip than the newer ones today. The way they brought them back out is pinky dangler. So your Kimbers and your SIGs and your Springfields, they come with a 6-round mag versus the 7, so that's one of the differences. The sights are a huge difference. So that's milled right in, so you can never change the front sight, the back sight. So they look like standard GI sights. So that's white paint, that's not any special night sight or anything. So we'll put the 7-round mag in, the flush fitting mag. And as you can see, you can get a full grip. So that's one of the nice things. The other difference with the Colt versus the new ones, well this Colt anyway, it has a mini micro bushing. So the camera's over here and I'm sitting over here. As you can see, I'm reaching around, so it's not pointed at me. But yeah, this has a little bushing like you would. And it has a recoil guide rod that's made out of plastic. So it's a little chewed up, but it lasts all these years, so that's a good test for plastic. Wood grips that are removable. The other similarities is, try to get the safety in. There's that little pin there in the safety. Safety on, the trigger won't pull, but you can rack the slide. That's the same way on the new ones that a lot of people say because the safety doesn't lock the slide. And it has the pivoting trigger, just like the Colt that they say it's not a real 1911. They call it 1911-ish. So I'm glad that we have the Colt here. The original people that have the 1911 that are calling it the government model. So it's not 1911-ish, these guns. They are based on the 1911. The same similarity they also have, I don't want to take the gun apart, is that bar you have to push down. I believe it's the safe action that when you pull the trigger it pushes up and you can fire, because that's what Series 80s means, is they're basically drop safe. But I don't want to take the guns apart to show that, so you'll have to take my word. And it's also an alloy like these are today, so they're just as light. But the upgrades I like are the sights that the SIGs, Kimbers, and Springfields come with. And as you see, they're not stuck with just the one sight. So they're dovetailed on the newer ones. Everything else is pretty much the same. And I wish that they would offer a version like this with the full grip without having that extension. Because the 7-round will give you the extension, but you always have that play in the magazine. So I'm not going to rack this, but you know, any gun person knows it's safe. So see how it moves? So when you're holding it, you can get pinched here, and you can get pinched here, versus no pinch, you know, no matter how this gun moves. So I wish that Springfield Kimber or Sig would bring out a version like this. I don't care which one brings it out, I'd buy it. Alright, then I got a 380 and 9 sitting here, just in case people say, oh yeah, I got the 9 because I never owned a 380. So you got lead with a hole, you got a case. The 9 is just a little bit longer, so it has a little bit more pressure. But they're both the sighting diameter, that's why one's called a 9x17, one's a 9x19. But this is not a 9mm versus 380 video. I just wanted them both out there because you can get these versions in a 9 or a 380. Alright guys, well, thanks for watching. Hopefully I didn't miss anything, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a good one.